Des from Aro-Tarot here. I don't know how long the camera's gonna last, since I had started to film this, and then I decided to redo it, and, like, the camera had died, so who knows. So I'll try not to go too long. I wrote out the points to talk about, so at least I have points I could talk about. But yeah, this is just, you know, the basically vlog for September. I guess I'll go ahead and start off with decks. Don't know what deck I use the most. Probably my Justice League tarot, which is like, you know, I love my deck. I love my deck. But yeah, it was just another one of the months where it was just not, like, just forgetting to use my planner or do daily draws or anything. I'm hoping to do more next month. It's my birthday month next month, so it'll be a lot more, you know, so yeah, I'm hoping to get the planner out more. I know, just like literally just the last few weeks have been like just kind of feeling out of it too, since I had some anxiety attacks because of schoolwork. But yeah, so hopefully I'll get it and it'll make sense and I won't have that anymore. But yeah, I'm not very good at tech stuff, okay? And then, like, books, I can't really read books and understand what they mean when it comes to stuff like that. I just, yeah. But yeah, hopefully, next month will be different, especially since there are, I'm actually really excited because, Tarot Pros is doing the, month of spreads again, and it's like, I had so much fun last year. I'm definitely doing every day again this year. And then the Cracked Amethyst is also doing one for a tarot challenge for the month. So there's one for every day for that too. So I'm gonna try to do 2 challenges in a month, especially since I haven't done like any in so long. Let's fucking do this. Yes. But yeah, I did get 2 new decks this month. There's the Numinous Tarot, which I did an unboxing of. You obviously can see it on the channel. I mean, since I filmed it and stuff and put it up. But this is it's just a gorgeous deck, and it's just, nothing's gendered, and it's great. Like, I love it. And it's just, it's so pretty, and like, it's just great, you know? It's just, nothing's gendered. It's not like a whole feminine masculine thing, which always annoys me. I mean, like, literally, I ranted about that in a video. I believe that would have been at the beginning of September. I ranted about that, and I had ranted about it in the last vlog. Don't really feel the need to constantly rant about it. I know I told my brother's girlfriend about, like, my issues with it, and she was kind of getting it, you know, so she understood it. Amy kind of gets it too. But yeah, there was that deck, and then the other deck is, I've had the 2nd edition of the Prisma Visions and the Light Visions, and my mom has the 3rd edition of the Prisma Visions, and my mom and I, we pre-ordered the 4th edition, so I've got the 2nd and 4th editions now, and just, this is the bonus card. It's so freaking cute. It's a wild boar. And or winged boar. The cousin of the wild boar. And, like, I just thought, like, how it describes that card is, like, so interesting. I love it. And then the other thing, it came with, we pre-ordered, which, this is the packaging, like, the wrapper of the deck, and, like, I am keeping this. It's so cool. Me and Mom, we pre-ordered it, so we both got 3 stickers. So there's the winged boar, strength, and the star as stickers. But yeah, I already know basically what all I'm getting for my birthday. So I already know that, like, I will not be getting a deck. I got, like, decks last time. This time I was going to get the one, but, like, honestly, I think instead I'm just going to ask for this one necklace because there's only 3 left. And then just probably this one bracelet. And then I'm going to actually later, tonight, well, not really tonight, today, like 6:30 p.m., I'm going to try bidding on this one deck. I'll owe my mom like $20, but that'll be fine. But yeah, I'm going to try bidding on it, see if I can get it. If I don't get it, there are 2 other copies of it up for not too much, but I might give up on it for now and instead buy a necklace. I was going to save it for prayer beads, but then the deck obviously was going to be fine. But honestly, I kind of want this one necklace. I just don't know if I want it in gold or silver, because I think the gold looks great, but most of the jewelry that I end up wearing is silver. And then I think the gold looks nice for this other necklace. There's only 3 left, so I'm thinking about just asking for it for my birthday. But like at the same time, I think the silver makes more sense. So if I went with gold and silver, I would be wearing them at different times. I always wear these 2 at this, like, literally, like, always. I think if I got the other 2, though, I would accessorize more in the sense of not wearing both of them. I always wear both of these. I've been wearing both of these for, like, a long time, ever since I've gotten them. Which I got this one first, which you can't get on Etsy anymore. But it's by the same person that did this one, which I got on Etsy. And you can still get this one. It's like $12. But I had asked, like, a while ago, like, for, Athena to, like, bless them, you know, just basically turn them into protection charms. So, like, some people got, like, this and that. I literally have, like, literally, like, I don't know how I ordered it, but I think I might have actually had it be, like, shield me from everything, and let the shield be as strong as, like, Colin and Alistair's love. For, you know, like, the Inquisitor and the Warden. Because this is supposed to be, Alistair's rose. It's gotten beat up. I mean, literally, the leaf inside has actually fallen off the rose now. Because I've just had it for so long. And I think this might have been the first thing I ever got on Etsy. Cause I got this one first, actually. I got this one first. And this one is the coin that Colin gives you. So I'm thinking about getting, like... I'm already getting a charm bracelet for Alistair. Which has got the hammer. It's got a hammer for dwarf. So that's what my warden is. She's a dwarf. Braska, specifically. So I'm already getting that. That's already here. Like, it's been here. I'm getting that for my birthday. So I'm thinking about adding maybe a Colin bracelet, and then maybe this Alistair necklace, and then buying the Colin necklace if I don't win this auction. Although I might just go ahead and order it with the others, just so it's easier, and then just have it set away for birthday. And then if I can get, like, 20 more bucks, you know. But yeah, that would at least have me wearing different jewelry for once. Yeah, so what else was I going to talk about? I was talking about decks. Then I started talking about that for literally, I told myself I wasn't going to just blab, and then I started blabbing. I guess the next thing is, like, I had a video go up where I was talking about the tarot class I made. I made a bunch of tarot class this month, and I'm actually going to be making some more. I'm tired right now. But I'll be making some more later. This one's my Justice League one, which is so pretty. Like, look. Like, that's perfect. And besides this, I made that for that deck, but then I also finally actually made a bag for it, and it's got fleece on the inside, and it's Justice League on the outside. It's just the bag that it came in is so beaten up, but it's been protecting the deck for like so well that I just didn't do a bag for it, and I finally made a Justice League bag for my Justice League Tarot and made a Justice League Tarot cloth for my Justice League Tarot. So yeah, I'll be making some more. I've got some fabric. Obviously, I'm not going to show off all my cloths because I literally just did that in a video. But there were a few that did not make it into the video. Although I did put a link to where I posted about it on Tumblr, about where I showed a picture of them. This one's my Lilo and my Stitch one from Lilo and Stitch. Like, look how freaking cute it is. This is the one side. And then you turn it over, and it's this flannel. It's nice and soft of Stitch. So it's just double stitch, and it's just so freaking cute. Stitch is so freaking cute. That's such a good movie. But yeah, this one got made after I filmed the video. And then the other two is Mom picked out this one because Halloween fabric was 40% off, so we got two. Mom picked out this one with the crows / ravens. Mom sees this one as crows, obviously, because the Crow's her favorite movie. Which, of course, then she was like, well, fun fact is they used a raven for the movie. And I'm like, I don't care, whatever. But, and then this is the one that I picked out. And these are borders that I put on. When I did this one first, and this was the one Mom picked out. So she wanted hers bigger than a fat quarter, which is the size that I had been making them as. And because of that, there wasn't enough fabric out of the yard that we got to have, like, a piece big enough for even a fat quarter for me. So Nana was like, why don't you do, like, borders? Use the black. She got plenty of black to make borders. So instead of going all the way around, I just wanted it on the top and bottom. So it's as long as my mom's. Not as tall, though, but it is longer than a fat quarter. So got some long ones. And and then, of course, like, even though this one was mine, which Mom's like, you could have just done it normally. And I was like, no, I actually kind of like this size because it's different. It's different. And then the borders are actually really cool, and I like them. But yeah, those are the ones that I made. Obviously, like I said, I made Mom her crow one and her antique Ouija board one, as I've kind of been calling this as an antique Ouija board one. And then I have the fat quarters here that I'll be making later. I don't know if I'll make the ones that I showed off in the last video, but I will be making a tarot cloth for my brother. Mom went ahead and she picked up the Harry Potter bundle. So my brother really likes this one, which is the Golden Trio in black and white. I'm not going to unfold the whole thing. So that will be kind of like the top of it. And then he was just going to have it be black. And I was like, are you sure? Because it would actually look really good with this other pattern on the bottom. And Andy's like, yeah, but it's Gryffindor. And I don't want Gryffindor. Be betraying my house. And I'm like, well, I mean, literally though, Andy, the front's the Golden Trio though, and they're Gryffindor. It would make sense. And Andy's like, you're right. Okay, go ahead. And so this will be the bottom of it. If anyone's curious, my brother is a Slytherin, and I am Ravenclaw. So these are the two. This is what I'll be making my brother, and then I really like this one. So I was like, I'm stealing this one. This one's gonna be mine. And then it's a matter of, I still haven't decided. It actually it very much matches this. Like, it literally has the same, like, pattern design. You know, like, literally the picture of Harry there is, like, one of the pictures of the circle one it is. is literally like this one here. So like literally like they go together, but at the same time I don't know if they go too much together that I would want like one to be a cloth and maybe I could use the other one for like bags, or I don't know. So it's a matter of if I wanted it to be have a black bottom, or if I wanted it to be this one, or maybe even just have, I don't know if I'd want them to be like two tarot cloths on their own because they're so similar. So I haven't really decided yet. And then we have this one, which is literally just all just different names of like Voldemort. So none of us were like, I want a cloth out of that, so we don't know what we're gonna do with this one. Well, I don't know what I'll do with it because I'm the only one that sews out of the three of us. But yeah, just definitely be using these ones, and we've got some black fat quarters there. So yeah, those are the new fabrics that I got. And I've been making tarot cloths. They're very easy. I would say it'd be perfect for a beginner at sewing, like learning how to sew the sewing machine, because it's very similar. It's literally just like making a pillow. And I learned to make a pillow back in 7th grade, which is the first time I ever learned how to use a sewing machine. I haven't been sewing that entire time, but like, I did learn how to make a sewing machine and a pillow back in 7th grade, like a simple one. And then in 8th grade, like, we did a pieced pillow. So like, if 7th grade Des can do it in home ec class, as like just learning how to sew, making a pillow, like, you can too. So it's very, this is like, well, these were 2 pieces that I cut, but like, what those will be is like 2 fat quarters just sewn together. Obviously, like, having the front of them, the pretty side, like, on the insides, and then once you get them all sewn, you leave a little part open, so you can pull it out, and then you've just got it'll be like normal, how you'd want it, with a little hole. And then what I do is I like to zigzag around it, so I'll kind of get it so that the fabric's going in, and I'll go over that in a zigzag and the whole way around in a zigzag, so it looks really nice. But it's just really easy. I had put a point to mention that I had ranted, but I already just talked about that. I also talked about the bag. Man, like, literally that last video, like when I filmed this before, I was so chatty. But I'm, like, tired now. Which is good. It's good because the video won't be, like, over 30 minutes then. The last thing I had mentioned was just to talk about, like, comic books. Like, I am, like, worried about my favorite character, you know, like the one and only Dick Grayson, or apparently they don't want him to go by Dick Grayson anymore, and but he's always going to be known as Dick Grayson, just saying. Like, do you know how long he's been called Dick Grayson? You can't just erase that. But yeah, like, spoiler, and Batman 55, which I don't read the Batman comics. I got this one just because Nightwing was in it. And I knew what happened, and I already knew it was gonna happen. And it's like, no, why are you doing this to him? He's too good. He's such a good person. I love him. He's so great. Like, literally, he's like one of the, if not like the most likable DC character. Because I remember there was once a poll, no wait, or was that sexiest character? I think he won the poll for sexiest DC comic book character. It was either that or most likable, but I think it might have been sexiest. Because, like, literally, like, he's known for being the really, really sexy guy in DC. I know him as being that fucking great guy that's, like, lighthearted and is just fucking amazing, and, like, I love him. Like, perfect, like, my Hufflepuff husband. Since he'd be a Hufflepuff. But yeah, like, just spoiler, like, this is what happens, like, he gets shot in the head, and he doesn't die, but he's gonna be having some issues with, like, not full-on amnesia, but, like, just trying to remember how to fight, and, like, other things that Batman's taught him, and just other things. I don't know, it's almost like they're gonna try making him a more gritty character, which is, like, really out of character for him, but, like, I guess really the excuse is that he's lost part of his memory. But, like, I don't know, like, they're also just trying to play in that he's gonna go by, like, I don't know if it's gonna be, like, Richard or what. I mean, like, Dick is the traditional nickname of Richard. What else is gonna go by, Richie or Rich? Like, Richie's what my brother's one uncle goes by, but, like, most people don't really name their kids Richard nowadays. But Dick is the traditional nickname of it. Like, they want to stop all those dick jokes. Well, like, too fucking bad. Like, what else are you gonna call him? Like, literally, even if he just goes by Richard, people can still use, like, because Dick is the traditional nickname. Like, they could still just call him Dick as the dick joke. Like, whatever, man. Like, it's just, if they fuck up his character, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, he's my favorite character, and I'll be so, like, upset. You know, like, they better retcon it if it does not work out, because I will be upset. But, like, if they did it well, or, like, at least, like, kind of keep some of his personality, like, maybe over time, like, so obviously he's gonna be struggling at first, but, like, if over time, maybe, like, he starts to kind of at least act like himself, and not have a completely different character, then I guess it's fine. Although, why'd you have to do that to him? You know, like, don't be mean. Like, it actually makes me think of, like, back, it was before the, because I started buying the comics, although I was keeping up to date online, just seeing what was happening, you know, just kind of summaries, of, like, the Nightwing comics, like, before this set of them, because before this was Grayson, which, like, I really liked Grayson. I thought it was funny, and just different and interesting, and at least he was in character. You know, like, I really liked Grayson of him as, like, a spy. It was really cool. And then that all happened, actually, because the Nightwing ones had ended with him literally getting captured by villains, and I remember, if I remember correctly, Lex Luthor was there, and he kind of gave Batman, like, an ultimatum of, like, Dick's heart was, like, set up with a bomb, and that, like, the bomb would go off unless his heart stopped beating. So, like, Batman, like, or maybe Lex Luthor was helping Batman or something, but, like, he, like, stopped Dick's heart, and then Batman, like, restarted it, so it was able to get the bomb to stop, so he wasn't dead for, like, too long, but, like, literally, like, after the whole, like, and then, like, I think his identity was revealed, too, and it was just really just mean, and, like, leave him alone. Leave him alone. But, like, he basically, during the Grayson comics, was, the only people that knew he was still alive was, like, I think, like, Batman and then, like, Alfred. Everyone else, like, thought he was dead. And, yeah, and then eventually, the actual identity and, like, or memory of, like, him was, like, wiped from everyone's memory, if I remember correctly, how Grayson ended. So it kind of fixed everything. But, like, it's, like, giving me flashbacks to when I was, like, looking online. I'm like, oh, no. And then when Grayson came out, I was like, no, I'm fucking getting it. I have to get this because literally he's not dead. He's not dead. I'm buying the comics because I started to, but, like, that, me, like, Mom at the time too wasn't, like, buying, we weren't going to the comics book store, like, every week. Mom buys comics too, because, so she picks up her comics and she picks up my comics on Wednesdays because that's when comics come out. So she gets them all and she'll be like, here's your comics for the week. And I'll be like, thanks. But yeah, like, especially since, like, literally, like, what was that, earlier in the month? No, that was last month. Was that last month? It's gotta have been last month. Yeah, it's gotta have been last month because they're monthly and last issue was the afterwards. So, the issue before that, of Red Hood and the Outlaws. Batman beat up Jason, and it's like, I mean, I get he killed the Penguin, but do you have to be mean to your son? Like, I thought it was so funny, kind of.